You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, here we are yet again, Black and White Sports fans, talking about Michael Irvin and Marriott. Now, as you guys know, Michael Irvin was sent home from the Super Bowl because he allegedly did something inappropriate at one of Marriott's hotels down there in Arizona covering the Super Bowl. Michael Irvin did not cover the Super Bowl. He was actually sent home by NFL Network. And there's witnesses out there that said Michael Irvin didn't do anything wrong. But yet, NFL Network sent the man home. Well, Michael Irvin is not taking his laying down. He actually filed a $100 million lawsuit against his accuser, whoever she is. He actually doesn't even know who she is, and the Marriott hotels. Allegedly, this is a Marriott employee that actually said that he did something or said something. And now Michael Irvin looks like he's actually going to have his day in court. But there is some legal stuff in process right now. I actually did a video on this. One judge actually ruled that Marriott must hand over the tape of whatever Michael Irvin was allegedly doing. And they have not done it yet. They have not done that. Also, Marriott tried to get the venue moved to somewhere else. And now Michael Irvin got another victory because Marriott seems to be dragging their feet on getting this tape over. They don't want this tape released for some reason, I believe. But they're just dragging their feet. Michael Irvin's like, where is the tape? We need the tape. One judge has already ruled you must turn over the tape. They haven't done it. So now a second judge has come into play. And here on TMZ Sports, Michael Irvin, another big win in court. Marriott must turn over video. And they have just been dragging their feet. It's pretty easy, man. This should be really, really easy. You know, a short video because this encounter only lasts like, 30, 40 seconds. And Marriott is still holding on to the tape. Let's read this, guys. Michael Irvin has scored yet another big W in his civil case with Marriott. A second judge, this time a federal one, has ruled the hotel giant must turn over any video it has that shows the NFL legend with his misconduct accuser on one of his properties last month. The ruling was just handed down on Wednesday afternoon, so hours ago at the time of this recording, marking the second time in 2 weeks that a court has ordered Marriott to turn over the footage. Initially on February 16th, a state judge made the ruling, but Marriott argued it should be allowed to take its time in handing over the clips, essentially saying Irvin was being disingenuous about the need to rush things. The case was ultimately kicked over to federal court to mete out. The judge there, though, backed the ruling, saying Irvin had the right to obtain the video in an expeditious manner because of the reputable and economic damage he said he's suffering by not having it. Marriott, turn over the tape. We all want to see it. If Michael Irvin did something wrong, he did something wrong. But if he didn't do it, and many of us don't believe he did anything wrong, this is going to be a very, very bad look for Marriott. However, the judge actually did rule on one thing, and I don't agree with this right here. Look here. It says the judge did rule, however, that Marriott can protect the identity of Irvin's accuser, saying the company's concern for her privacy is well-founded. Now, she's actually accusing him of doing something, right? I believe if you are getting accused, you should actually know who your accuser is. I believe that is fair right there. Why are they actually not releasing her name in this? Irvin's attorney, Levi McCatherine, tells TMZ Sports he's happy with the new order, saying, once again, he believes the videos will show Irvin did nothing wrong when he interacted with the female hotel worker on February 5th in Arizona. Quote, Michael and I are pleased with the ruling, and we thank the court for ruling so quickly and equitably, McCatherine said. We look forward to receiving the information that we believe will prove that Michael was engaged in no wrongdoing. According to the new order, Marriott has until March 7th to turn over the footage. So that is less than a week away, because this is the 1st of March. They have 6 days. Now, will Marriott actually turn it over by March 7th? They better. I mean, this second judge has said, hey, you got to turn it over. And they're fighting over turning this stuff over. Of course, they say, oh, we want to take our time and all this. I'm not buying that. I believe this video is going to show a bit bunch of nothing. And this is going to be a black eye to Marriott. Marriott, I believe, is just trying to save face, whereas Michael Irvin is trying to save his reputation, because they definitely went out there. They have tried to smear him. And boy, if this thing goes to trial and Marriott doesn't actually try to settle, boy, it'll be glorious to see the witnesses come up and say, hey, we saw this. Michael Irvin didn't do anything, because the witnesses have already said that Michael Irvin talked to her for like 30 seconds. Then he went up to the elevator by himself. It was nothing whatsoever. But once again, Michael Irvin seems to have a target on his back. And essentially, he got canceled by NFL Network because he really should have actually covered that Super Bowl. The 3-time Super Bowl champion was let go from his job because of an accusation that really seems to have no merit whatsoever. No merit. I mean, it's only this one person saying that, hey, something that Michael said or did. Actually, we don't even know if it is something he said or did. We know nothing. They just say, oh, it's something inappropriate. What does that even mean? What does that mean? Inappropriate. You stopped him, by the way. From what we understand, it was actually the woman that stopped Michael Irvin. And then, was this all a setup? It may have just been a setup to get Michael Irvin in trouble. And I don't like this, guys. I really, really do not like this whatsoever. I think Michael Irvin has been wronged a lot in this situation. Next up after this, NFL Network, Michael Irvin. You need to sue them and the NFL, since the NFL actually owns the NFL Network. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, a second judge says, turn over the tapes. Marriott has 6 days. Will they comply? I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure when March 7th comes, we will be making another video to see the response from Marriott. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.